Alrighty y'all, welcome back to yet another video. So I wanted to do a quick update on the car situation here. Now this is my daily car, the BMW 330i, and if you guys have been watching the channel, I have been slowly modifying this thing. But this car has had a bit of an incident. So if you guys take a look over here at the passenger side front door, oh my gosh, look at that. It is literally smashed in. So yeah, the side of this car got hit. As you can see a little closer up, it started from the fender here. There's a couple scratches that go all the way across the door. This got pushed in, and a little bit of the rear door here got scratched up. And this happened a few weeks ago. And I wasn't even aware of this until I got home one day from work. And basically what happened was there was a hit and run incident with this car. I wasn't in the car. This car was at the parking lot at my workplace. Since I work overnight, I pull up to the parking lot, park my car there. And as I'm leaving the next day, I noticed the side of my car was hit. Now I did reach out to my workplace. I talked to the security guards, people watching the cameras and whatnot. And my car was parked in a location where there was no security cameras, so they don't have any clue on who did this damage. And it's sad because I literally just picked this car up like a month or two ago, and it already has damage. But yeah, the rest of the car is fine. There's no damage anywhere else. We do have a couple of small paint chips and whatnot. I mean, it's a pre-owned car, scratches all over. I don't really care about the cosmetics, doesn't really bother me because I mean, it's a pre-owned car. And I also plan on wrapping this whole entire thing, changing out the bumpers, and all that, putting a body kit on here. So small stuff like that doesn't really matter. And honestly, this dent on the door doesn't bother me too much. So I did open up a claim with my insurance company and filed it as a hit and run, so I'm not at fault. I did have to go through my own insurance because the other party is no longer found. The investigation went on for weeks and we could not find the other person. There's no camera footage. And so it kind of just falls on me, which is unfortunate. And I did receive an actual payout pretty much instantly. I just did the quick inspection, photo inspection thing with Geico, and they paid out about $2,200. And I did take this car into a shop to get a quote to see how much it would cost to replace the door, do some paint and some blending. And the quote pretty much came out to around $2,400, so it's around that ballpark. So here is an estimate that I got from the shop. Basically, they would have replaced the door shell, painted it, paint matched it, and blended the paint with the surrounding panels. It came out to around $2,470. That's going to be the cost if I were to go through a shop. Now the thing is, I don't plan on going to the shop to get this fixed because I can do cars myself. And because this is not too severe, I mean, look, it's just a small little punch in over here. The paint here, all these scratches can be buffed out. It's not too deep. I mean, this one maybe, it kind of went down to the paint. Doesn't really matter, but this part is pretty gnarly. It's kinked in where the door handle is, and there is a little cut here where the paint chips. So that's definitely gonna come apart at some point. Luckily, the doors on this specific car is made of steel, not aluminum. A lot of BMWs use aluminum, but this is steel, which means it can be pulled. I don't really have to replace the entire shell because that's gonna be pricey. And let's say I do have to replace the shell, I can buy a used one off eBay for like 700 bucks and just replace it. But first things first, I wanna see if I can DIY this with the cheapest method possible and just pull the dent out. And I don't know if it's gonna work. I've never done PDR before, but this is a $35 kit for paintless dent removal. And it comes with pretty much everything you need. The hot glue sticks, the little attachments and whatnot. And I'm gonna try to see if I can pull the dent myself. And then eventually we'll probably have to sand it down, Bondo it, and then I'm gonna wrap the car. So I don't really care about the paint. And if I can get this fixed for literally 30 bucks or 35 bucks, then that's golden. But yet again, I don't know what I'm doing here. This is my first time and I might even make it worse. But worst case scenario, I completely destroy this door. I can just buy a new shell for like 800 bucks. So. All right, so first things first, I filled up a little bottle of alcohol just to kind of clean off the surface. I'm pretty sure that area where the paint is cracked, it's probably gonna completely shred. So I'm probably have to fill that in. But as I'm wiping down the panel, I'm trying to feel where all the dents are. It's really just this middle section here. It depresses right here and it's still pushed down from here, and then it kind of levels out. So I think it's just this sort of surrounding area. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of guesstimate how this works. I'm gonna take the hot glue gun and attach this onto the surface, and I'm just gonna guess, maybe like in this general area, just really douse it on here big time. Yeah, get that nice and thick. Bam, I'm gonna squeeze it down real hard, and then I'm gonna hit it with a heat gun to kind of soften the panel. and then we can start pulling at this thing. Let's see if this works. The glue started melting from the heat. Maybe the heat was a bad idea. I know some people use like the lights with like the little zigzag or the horizontal lines. I don't have that right now, so I'm kind of just eyeballing it. I know it's not going to be perfect. Even if I am able to pull this, I might even get it finished off at a actual body shop to kind of blend it in, but I just want to get the main dents out here. Okay, that's actually pulling it out a good amount. Look at that. This is so much further out than it is before. And this kink kind of fixed itself as well. Whew. All right. I think it popped back to its original shape, but this center portion pretty much leveled itself out. Wow, I'm impressed. I don't even think I need to pull this bottom one here. I am shocked that this cheap ass kit actually just saved my life. That is insane. And this is a bit of a high spot. I can probably just bang that down over here. I'm gonna use my IPA spray to remove the old residue here, just to get rid of this glue. I might have to use a heat gun to take these off because these are completely stuck on here despite using the alcohol, but I'll take care of that later. Let me just focus on this kink here. I gotta see which direction I'm gonna have to pull it because it goes like this and it sinks in, comes back out. So it's like a little outline here. So I think if I go like right in between here, pull it outward, sitting here, like two pieces like that. So let's just try to put this one here. And then I'll put another one on this side. Well, that just chipped off the paint and didn't do anything. All right, so we still have to get this kink out. I don't know if that's even possible at this point because the paint chip is pretty much reducing the amount of grip that we have. So I'm gonna give it a try though. If anything, I would just have to sand this down and then just pretty much Bondo it at that point. Alrighty folks, so this is the final product. I was able to pull out the main dent over here, reduce the kink over here. It's still a little bit of something. I did also pull this bottom area here because it did kind of get pushed in, but I do notice the body line did get kind of messed up. As you can see, it's not a straight line, it's kind of wavy, so gotta get that worked out at some point. But now, if we look at it from here, it doesn't look distorted like it did earlier. Still a little bit low over here, like a small dent here, small dent here. This area still needs to be pulled out, but significantly better than how it started off before. Also, all the scratches that were on here, I was able to actually buff it out. So it's just a clear coat that was scratched. The paint underneath is honestly fine. It looks pretty solid. I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys want to pick up a kit for yourself. If you ever had an accident or need to pull out a dent, this kit has a lot of stuff and it is not sponsored. Super affordable. I'll put a link in the description below. But yeah, now the Beamer is back in business.